This storm only lasted about 15 minutes, but it left an entire city dealing with the aftermath. A sudden hailstorm slammed into Springfield, Missouri, catching people completely off guard as large hail began falling across the city Tuesday afternoon. And this wasn't just small hail. Reports came in of hail the size of baseballs, big enough to shatter glass, dent cars, and cause serious damage in just minutes. Drivers rushed to find cover. Some made it under canopies or into garages, but many didn't make it in time. Windshields were cracked, back windows were completely blown out, cars across the city were left heavily damaged, and as the storm moved through, the impact spread quickly.
Oh my god.
City utilities reported more than 10,000 power outages at the peak of the storm, with entire areas in North Springfield going completely dark. Crews were immediately sent out to assess the damage, but at first, there was no clear timeline for when power would be restored. It wasn't just homes and vehicles that were hit. At a Walmart in the city, dozens of skylights were knocked out, forcing the store to close as customers scrambled inside. At the local zoo, the damage was severe enough to shut it down, and tragically, one animal was killed during the storm. Even the airport wasn't spared. Officials warned that vehicles parked there likely suffered hail damage, and travelers were told to check flight statuses as crews worked to assess the situation. Across the city, it was the same scene. Broken glass, dented cars, and debris scattered everywhere. At one point, emergency alerts warned people to take shelter immediately, emphasizing that anyone caught outside could be seriously injured. And for a brief moment, it turned into a race. Get inside or risk being hit. The storm eventually passed, and by the evening, outages had started to drop, but thousands were still without power. Now, crews are continuing to repair damage and restore services, while residents are left dealing with the aftermath. Because even though it only lasted minutes, this storm left a lasting impact across the entire city.